Hi, welcome back to our Proverbs study. My name is Iris D'Alessandro, and today I will be reading Proverbs chapter 22. Verse 1. Choose a good reputation over great riches. Being held in high esteem is better than silver or gold. A good name will earn you the trust of your friends and others around you. They will get to know you and they will trust you. 2. The rich and poor have this in common. The Lord made them both. We are all made by one and the same God, the only one true God, our Creator, our Maker. 3. A prudent person foresees danger and takes precautions. The simpleton goes blindly on and suffers the consequences. The wise will take refuge when they see danger coming. They will try to avoid it. Those who lack common sense will just continue forward and usually find themselves in a pickle. 4. True humility and fear of the Lord lead to riches, honor, and long life. God blesses the humble. 5. Corrupt people walk a thorny, treacherous road. Whoever values life will avoid it. We must avoid those snares and guard ourselves against the pitfalls on the treacherous road. It only leads to destruction. 6. Direct your children onto the right path, and when they are older, they will not leave it. Train up a child in sound instruction and discipline, and they will stay on that path to righteousness. 7. Just as the rich rule the poor, so the borrower is servant to the lender. Again, we hear how foolish it is to be in debt or to promise to pay somebody's note if they renege. The diligent avoid going into debt. They know how to handle their money wisely. 8. Those who plant injustice will harvest disaster, and the reign of terror will come to an end. Sow injustice, and you will reap calamity. You will reap what you sow. 9. Blessed are those who are generous, because they feed the poor. The Lord will bless those who have a generous heart. We were called to help those in need, to lend a helping hand, to feed them, to clothe them. And the Lord will honor that. 10. Throw out the mocker, and fighting goes too. Quarrels and insults will disappear. Troublemakers can cause trouble in family, in groups, and in the church. Get rid of the troublemakers, and strife will go too. 11. Whoever loves a pure heart and gracious speech will have the king as a friend. The pure of heart with wise speech will attract the attentions of others. They will attract the attentions of those in leadership, and they will be favored. 12. The Lord preserves those with knowledge, but he ruins the plans of the treacherous. The Lord protects those with knowledge. He watches over them, but he will destroy the unfaithful. 13. The lazy person claims, there's a lion out there. If I go outside, I might be killed. Again, we see the lazy making excuses not to work. The lazy will always come up with a reason why they can't do something, and would rather sit around. 14. The mouth of an immoral woman is a dangerous trap. Those who make the Lord angry will fall into it. Many will fall into the trap of her seductive talk. It is like a deep well. If you're not careful, you will be trapped in it. 15. A youngster's heart is filled with foolishness, but physical discipline will drive it away. Wise parents will discipline their children, giving them a hope-filled future and avoiding trouble. To not discipline them can bring ruin to their lives. It can create a lot of issues that they wouldn't have had to go through. 16. A person who gets ahead by oppressing the poor or by showering gifts on the rich will end in poverty. Oppressing the poor is detestable to God. This is a form of abusive treatment, and God frowns upon that. 17 through 21. Listen to the words of the wise. Apply your heart to my instruction, for it is good to keep these sayings in your heart and always ready on your lips. I am teaching you today, yes, you, so you will trust in the Lord. I have written 30 sayings for you, filled with advice and knowledge. In this way you may know the truth and take an accurate report to those who send you. The wise will listen to sound instruction. They will take pleasure in those words, and they will place their trust in the Lord. This advice and knowledge that they heed will help open their eyes to see clearly, to see truth. 22 and 23. Don't rob the poor just because you can, or exploit the needy in court, for the Lord is their defender. He will ruin anyone who ruins them. Don't take advantage of the defenseless poor. God will be their defender and the judge of the wicked. 24 and 25. Don't befriend angry people or associate with hot-tempered people, or you will learn to be like them and endanger your soul. Don't hang out with the hotheads, or you will become like them. Bad company corrupts good character. Beware. 26. Don't agree to guarantee another person's debt or put up security for someone else. If you can't repay it, even your bed will be snatched from under you. Even your bed will be taken from you, and you will live in poverty. Again, a warning against taking up a debt for somebody else. 28. Don't cheat your neighbor by moving the ancient boundary markers set up by previous generations. Today we still have markers to distinguish between property lines. To move these is illegal. God will watch over the land of the righteous. 29. Do you see any truly competent workers? They will serve kings rather than working for ordinary people. The diligent, skilled worker has a disciplined heart, and the harder he works, the more he's given. Just as in the story of the faithful servant. He was faithful with a little and was given more. God recognizes and blesses the hard worker. And so that's the end of chapter 22. Tomorrow come back and we will read chapter 23 in the book of Proverbs. And I hope that this is helping you along the way. Sometimes when we hear somebody else reading it, when we're reading it out loud especially, we get more out of it. So until tomorrow, God bless you.